Because to that extent, we are exiting the parliament and cannot be part of this process.
Honorable members, Yenyo Deni Uyebo, Ato Yenyo Deni Uyebo, Ato Yenyo Deni Uyebo.
Indeed, Aban Papaba. Mr. Speaker, Aban Papaba. No wonder my brother Kwame and his team had to flee the chamber. I salute Mr. Speaker. I thank him. Between 1st of January to 6th of January, the IMF disbursement of 4.5 billion was spent before the Mahama administration took office just in 6 days.
Also 6 days per and then before they did 4.5 billion from January 1st to January 6th. So you must show. Hey, but and before what do you mean 6 days this is 4.5 billion Ghana cedis? And I know I'm not there. And I want to tell them I go to bank.
Mr. Speaker, I repeat, so far we have almost reversed all the cedi depreciation in 2022, 2023, and 2024. This level of appreciation has never happened in the history of our country. Mr. Speaker, Right Honorable Speaker, fellow citizens, Ghana Cedi no apeke.
We have identified 53,311 separated staff on the payroll. Mr. Speaker, separated staffs are staff who are either on retirement, reassigned, terminated, or are on leave without pay, or deceased, and yet remain on government payroll. His Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, has directed that beginning today, 24th of July 2025, no contract awarded by government, irrespective of source of fund, should be denominated in foreign currency.
Hey, minority ni walkout. And your walkout is here. A man your press conference, no more walkout. A man your walkout, no more a friend is saying, walking to Yoko, walking to him. Hey, minority. Nana me that my is a fenyo markets in Gua. And a stop academy no lead you. Say, Sana chief whip. Minority chief whip. Another pray. Oh, Radin Yakopo. I'm going to stop on chat. Oh, yes, stop on chat fenyo markets. In fact, in the last 2 days in Parliament, every single day, another pray any minority work out. And mid-year budget. I guess Ato Forson, the finance minister. And there is a representing our parliament, you know. And command person no be ready. Say, budget because so. And the MP before Betnam. Na NDC for no go. Ya quality of Mukama. I want to look. Muntimin be tramtron Ghana for sir. Ya who dear buy ya who dear work out and see. Now work out let you know. MP before go home bro nibi. Dey no go catch no. Dey no so on your mom. Me ba catch it oh. Now majority in parliament so to be a man. The minority side say hey, mo pa mo nko, mo pa mo ntra yemfa mo ho. Na micro minority dey e dom nkete mo nkan gro no. Here the we regret yi. Mutena mu, mantena mu. Ye kan man ye e die ye be kan. Wey a naked truth on Oldboga transmission say was subscribing that you know like na shema unya enya bi back the notification button on. Say the be daddy na no. Me drop here na also one drop here. Let us say young konko. For comment no to comment section as mid-year budget life and colored Oldboga trends. Hey no be who the over that to comment sections. Are you obefu? Are you be the are you obesere? Say na koye you said the finance minister as usual they be say that no okay the last 8 years came for that bar there's an bag put a nice ones no be one was white come on that's what they bas and it was a case Ato Forson the finance minister the one nothing gentleman Radin Yankopon fine boy no put your bag in a car no put your bag in a car and say or be kan Ghana yesika say woni na today we be on contact amaye.
Minister.
Hi,
welcome. Sorry. Minister, today you are not raising the bag. The bag has been raised. The bag has been raised. I didn't even see you. The famous. The famous one, but this time is not in the hands of the man who fights.
Obewura parliament in Otanase, and so any Egbenya. Adumanesi, Bibia, the na minority for, I say, Honorable Speaker, you are saying, Council, okay, we'll go on. Honorable another pressure say, Speaker, yeah, minority for my budget number be the party. Ya ka say ye jituma na eboa. If say niam because of Ghana ha, munye ma bi say maka wasem, mo as majority. John Dramani Mahama na ye media budget dey man on governance no. On kan wasem. Ne vice general no poku enka ho asem. Ah say this for mo ya fa ye MPP for na dwan ho. Mo ka say ye jimi ni yanse ho. Enche bibi fufu sa ba besi ye ntwen ma mo enku ye wie anse ya complain ti be complain ne for that reason ya work out ye ntimi empathy sa media budgeter finance minister Kesa Ato Forson edeba na say ade and wa maybe before na ja say sorry pi yango they are not on prayer e kan ni kwan before e fa so pi.
Speaker, with respect, I will not on any day defy your authority. But Speaker, we have lined up a number of activities to back home our demands. And to the extent that these violence visited are not atoned, we cannot be part of the presentation of the media budget. And to that extent, Speaker, to that extent, we are exiting the parliament and cannot be part of this process.
Yes.
Now, I'm working out to you say the Bank of Ghana governor, Dr. Johnson Asiama, so I will pay more now. Yes, my phone now working out to now. We are sure say, o finance minister, obey budget, no be the D now to say, also you also. Me wojide mapa me believe in finance minister rough. Oh ni madwuma keke. I say young guy oh ni madwuma what you want buta. Munya wo bodwuma no. De o wa beka no. At the end of the day Ghana ni bia be mo de.
Hello, good to see you.
Good to see you. Good to have you. The media might just with you.
No comments. Let's wait for the minute.
Should we hope that something good is done?
Certainly. I have every confidence in the minister. Let's just wait and see.
How do you feel about the performance of the city?
Performance of the city, you have the figures, you have our notices, you have our statements. It tells you that. And I've said a lot. So let's wait and listen to the result.
So do you expect this to be strong?
There will be sustained community. That's all.
Now MP before walking out we and you can Central for the Muslims and I didn't walking out. You see who didn't walk out. Man come up floor of parliament. And I must say Muniachi. I don't know Muni follow. Muniachi. Muniachi move would say. Way and as a winty and they walking out.
Come back. You are not going to swallow the banner. Come back. Abba. I want to say. Oh. Try some. Before we slaughter what you should do, no problem. Let's move back. Safe.
But the one you say the washer say no. Bana kakaka bi yi nya sha say you rolling out. You rolling out the year. No more violence. Na media budget there no more violence there. Sana blekuma not ntakwa go so e ho bufuo. Eno na MP before say atwa mo nso no mu. Omu yam di omu brim. Enti omu work out akọ. Ana say are you. And the money can be mo kono na yebeba. For now, you can go to media budget. Yeba twa mo so.
Honorable members, Yenyo Deni Uyebo Ato Yenyo Deni Uyebo Ato Yenyo Deni Uyebo Ato Forson. Honorable members,
now how they come out floor and say finance minister minority for the go ba kwanda hospital wait my kasa no say speaker me da say and then you go afu agbena we dey me say me kasa chiro mo amuhia enyo mo fata nti Ghana for mo na me kasa chiro mo me maso na muntie o say speaker of parliament aban papa ba odia sempa na bo Odia Sampa Nabo 24-hour economy. Hey! Osim Aban Papa Bawate. Because so far, Ghana your finances bibia ye kijiwa ay. Osim on the way I'm for a boy abasono. The way the Lord for say Cedi. And I perform any other currency. Oh, we are sitting now. No. reset agenda.
I thank His Excellency the President, because without him, this work couldn't have been achieved. Mr. Speaker, he is indeed the anchor towards our economic reset. Right Honorable Speaker, and to you, Father, Mr. Speaker, Alban, Sumana, Kingsford, Bagman, our father, and members of Parliament and the Parliamentary Service, I'm extremely grateful. Mr. Speaker, indeed, Aban Papaba. Mr. Speaker, Aban Papaba. No wonder my brother Kwame and his team had to flee the chamber. I salute Mr. Speaker. I thank you.
What? Oh, Ato Forson, Ato Forson, who force you and some 4 pounds. I'll catch him before Sano. Eh? Ato Forson, I'll force in some 4, and I'll catch him before Sano. Was it hey? Aban Papa by almost a mechanic and some natural, and no more home prepared Janay, the Umwa. Danny no more Janake. Danny, I know more Danny. Oh, Tricky, oh, Blue Bull, oh, Mundu, baby. Now, you know, say, hey. Me can't say Ghana from so munya abutuyem. Omun feel threat me because Kwaya John Dramani mama run Ghana no. Mama no 4 years ni USA kum. And we Ghana ni bian hano hono ticket so could buy. And it's I say from January 1st, ABC the seat January 1st to January 6th. I'm for this sika kesiye edema MPP for. I can't roll out na ye sky Jeffrey amefo. Osu be je di say 4.5 billion Ghana cedis I'm for them MPP for no. Omudi ni 6 days pe.
Speaker, we are very different from our friends that decided to flee from the chamber. Mr. Speaker, the deficit was largely financed from domestic sources with net domestic financing of 13.1 billion. Well below the 18.7 billion target. The net foreign financing was 2.8 billion, mostly from the utilization of the 4.5 billion IMF disbursement. So, Speaker, between 1st of January to 6th of January, the IMF disbursement of 4.5 billion was spent before the Mahama administration took office just in 6 days.
Also 6 days per and then before they did 4.5 billion from January 1st to January 6th. So you must show. Hey. But and before we what do you mean 6 days this is 4.5 billion Ghana says? And I know I'm not there. And now to tell them what go to bank. Wow. Now John Mama, and the way finance minister can the Nina obi the 4.5 billion yanti obi hey ebedu be tax mo de ba yanti o. Cause kada mo kaza manfo adi asena na no yanti obi antum no mo de tax ba yanti o. Yo o de yan kwanza foforo so na Ato Forson guso a okasa o force ono se Ghana for hey yango for de mama chenko ne nkala yi hey de mama na tap throw point line na we mi ni be Ato Forson so ko fa de wi o se Ghana for Ghana Cedi no apike kai say Dr. Mahmoud Bobia open president you go share King Paluta na Edu MPP campaign bi aze ane na apike sheki mami akete Enti Ato Forson akofa sa anum gro na no say Ghana for Ghana Cedi no apike ato so those kind of evidence can you.
Mr. Speaker, I repeat, so far we have almost reversed all the cedi depreciation in 2022, 2023 and 2024. This level of appreciation has never happened in the history of our country. Mr. Speaker, Right Honorable Speaker, fellow citizens, Ghana Cedi no apeke. Cedi no apeke.
Ai, o se ade no apeke. Cedi no eduane bra. Be di Cedi no eduane kono. Be bia kono ye pe oye. Na we na say yan kan Ghana for say enam abampapa abanti 113.7 billion. Nini na abadane ka nanka esi etua, but Cedi na appreciate over the dollar and Ghana ye free from 113.7 billion Ghana cedis. Momprik finance minister, yeah. Now we don't say now you have 14,000 ghost names. Stars for be a for much as a ye name be more. So you moka over 52 million Ghana cedis. Of course, uncle for no as a katia or say a huni na salupo no. Abanda danu ye way, but abampapa ba nti omohu achire omotwa sa ghost names ni na sa kana na ye bono ye mo bio ye twaso etu atwa.
Right, Honorable Speaker. As part of the fiscal consolidation strategy, we have taken measures to sanitize public sector payroll and rid it of ghost names. Subsequently, we engaged the Ghana Audit Service to undertake a nationwide payroll audit across all 16 regions of the country. The Speaker, the Audit Service has completed 91% of the payroll audit. So far, the Audit Service has not been able to identify or verify over 14,000 workers. Mr. Speaker, again, they have identified 53,311 separated staff on the payroll. Mr. Speaker, separated staffs are staff who are either on retirement, reassigned, terminated, or are on leave without pay or deceased and yet remain on government payroll. Mr. Speaker, the Audit Service expects to recover a minimum of 150.4 million of unearned salary from the separated staff over 2023 and 2024 period alone.
Now, we don't say, hey, who go government ye payroll so right now? Audit general. Audit general for yes, your friends say audit. Hey, almost over thousands of government payrolls so amount for ghost names and one is the moment na hena sa na monetasi. Inti that select committee amaka ho yeden. Ana mo so you discuss bi rem. Awo finance minister tackle the incompetence the previous government, the MPP ejato ho. I hope in place after 4 years another finance minister also become so incompetence actually. The incompetence must stop now. New government, new rule, new attitude, new conduct. And home pay ne go so yebo. Now we no see President John Dramani Mahama aka actually no say every 24th of July aye enedue eni kwan bia ni ho say ye ka say ya award obi contract say ye ka say award wuntumi contract $45 million debi ese kotu in cedis go Ghana yendi dollar yendi pounds yendi euros yedi Ghana cedis enti every miracle ye be acknowledge say government na mu embe kotu in dollars you be kotu in cedis enti ana abra no obo sika na 4.5 billion SK free am buy no one quoted in dollar because scan I'm for the banner they quoted it in dollar but one quoted in cedis to show you say per cedis say net here because Ghana cedis need and the way another step say you better also akọ your various restaurants, hotels, banks anyone makeka omo accepting the dollar currency, the pounds currency, the euros currency, the safer currency. They say, hey, even the Parliament of Ghana is not allowed to use the word dollar, but cedis. It don't mean Ghana. We know leadership by example. We any sema cases Ato Forson. E catch them and says, "Ah, umtimi pa dia Allah wallahi." Kawedi kabede, kagana bede pa.
Currency. Mr. Speaker, pricing of goods and services and award of contract in foreign currency pose significant risk to fiscal management, with severe implications for the stability of our Ghana city. Unfortunately, foreign currencies are becoming the means of transacting business in Ghana. This trend, if not checked, will erode the confidence in our currency, drive inflation, and result in the loss of value in the symbol of our sovereignty. The Speaker, to curb this unfortunate development, His Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama has directed that beginning today, 24th of July 2025. No contract awarded by government, irrespective of source of fund, should be denominated in foreign currency. Right, Honorable Speaker. Right, Honorable Speaker. To curb this unfortunate development, President John Dramani Mahama has directed that beginning today, 24th of July 2025, no contract awarded by government, irrespective of source of funding, should be denominated in foreign currency. Mr. Speaker, we also want to use this opportunity to remind the public that per the Foreign Exchange Act 2006, Act 723, companies, institutions, and individuals are prohibited from pricing, advertising, receipting, or making payment for goods and services in foreign currencies in Ghana without prior written approval from the Bank of Ghana.
Auntie, what's here? Or say companies, institutions, individuals, moye prohibited ye simu kwai ye mpeneso ye mam kwai ama muntimi emmo munyama ho mo tonu dewro awo dollars mu muntimi enji dollars muntimi exchange cedi emfanji dollar. There's no way I say dollar currency no mutimi guta mutimi je enti eyemra aya sha na da ho parliament di so enti wa we businessman no kra sha ase ubedi so sika bia odi bia no born in cedi to dollar equivalent eno na ebo etre na oye na say eh na de mu ye de saka bibia be fo finance minister asa mo sam ne de correct ba but see ya be kono ana majority leader in parliament Mahama Yarega say also the finance minister na say or the case Ato Forson say we radnya gobon also brand say na nuham onim kasa urade also amona maso kra no ni bebonefo na onim say sa na obekansem de say nti ana MP before ni kan onya line ti no mjane here ti de Ato Forson na kan he no majority leader in parliament Mahama Yarega e bia fo aso.
I want to, on behalf of my colleagues in the House, thank the Minister of Finance for such a wonderful presentation. The Minister for Finance's delivery was splendid. We clearly understood every policy initiative that he has dealt with, how he has dealt with it, and what his plans are for the country. So, Speaker, I know that from a very personal level, the last 6 months have not been an easy period for the Minister for Finance. It's been a very difficult period for him because he's had to deal boldly and decisively on issues that many who have come before him have hesitated to deal with. I want to assure him that this House stands solidly behind him in the performance of his duties. We will continue to back him to ensure that proposals that he brings to this House are expeditiously approved so that he can effectively address the challenges of this country. So, Speaker, for once, I listened to a mid-year budget review without biblical quotations by Bible-wielding ministers who have ended up digging a hole without a cathedral emerging.
Majority Leader, you have to thank the Minister of Finance.
Mr. Speaker, I want to thank the Minister
So
for limiting the number of biblical quotations.
I don't want you to thank. Thank him and let's go.
Mr. Speaker, I'm not surprised that our friends opposite fled the chamber before he presented the media review. It is obvious that they have been monitoring the performance of the economy. And they knew that this media review was going to unearth the wastage, the thievery, and the mess that was bequeathed to the NDC government, the abysmal performance of our predecessors. And they knew that he is going to recount the very positive steps that have been taken in the last 6 months. This is indeed the basis of the minority fleeing the chamber before the presentation of the budget. Every Ghanaian knows that the incidents that happened in Ablekuma North are not grave to the extent that a whole minority will refuse to listen to the mid-year budget, which concerns the welfare of all Ghanaians.
Majority Leader, don't tempt me. Please.
Mr. Speaker, I'm still thanking the minister.
You are to express the gratitude of the House to the minister. Don't go into troubled waters. Just do that and let's move.
Mr. Speaker, so I want to thank the Minister for Finance for scaring and intimidating my friends opposite. Speaker, on a more serious note, I think that we need to address the walkout. And I'm saying that the walkout is as a result of the good news that the Finance Minister was bringing. And we thank the Finance Minister for bringing the mid-year review to us. We are very grateful to him and will continue to assure him of our support. Thank you very much, Mr. Ato Forson.
Anything for Manuel. Mama here say for the first time in 8 years. What year mid-year review, mid-year budget review. I want a Bible quotation about Ukraine. One to Hosea, one tear a first say Joshua, one take King Solomon, one take First Corinthians, one take three. Just all about Ghana, your welfare, your finances. And young from Pibon, and Messambia, Mekata Katabiaso. Ya can't say no say the Senate fata. About the finance minister Basso. We don't gas here. And ya non qua. Or say, so the way I am on the corner. Nay, obvious. Say NDC for MPP for Naya away. Say MPP for NDC for Naya and Muye Juma. Just 6 months, they were Ghana for one tom. And no Muyem she share no mamma dear Janano. But all the young gas was no Nemuno, Aban Papa.
So, Speaker, for once, I listened to a mid-year budget review without biblical quotations by Bible-wielding ministers who have ended up digging a hole without a cathedral emerging.
Now, Oyena Okujato Ablakwa, the foreign minister of foreign minister affairs home. Okujato Ablakwa say, "Hey, must say one is sort of minority." Found Sean so say, Okujato Ablakwa had a book or the Debembo. Also, one a more time bonus abda. What did you say? Since you won't bagana. And ground do our cosmo. The what ye? The what kind of mukumu? The ordinary Ruby. The worst governance in Yae was another. In the young same people for 90 mantana. a wo dwane ko se na na do be say man no poto na NDC for the 6 months ye ni year mo na yemi ase mo musam grandson for my NDC mo te wa mo say master ji workout mo nko no on on fam say back say okuda to abla kwaso fire fire be before any na na go agofo do papa no okọ mo ni din na wate.
We have demonstrated that we have superior competence, superior capabilities. We care deeply about the people. And it's all about caring for the people and having deep love for country. When you care about the people and you love the country, you will prioritize and you will invest in real programs and projects that improve the lot of the people. We saw over the last 8 years under the Akufo-Addo administration that they preferred to run this economy like a Ponzi scheme, and they only took the resources of this country to engage in create, loot and share in all kinds of dubious, nefarious expenditures that did not improve the welfare of the people, and that is why they were punished at the polls. We have learned from that, and we are resolved that the overwhelming majority the Ghanaian people have given us, we will use our numbers to better their lot. And that is why I am absolutely proud of our finance minister, and I am absolutely impressed with the vision, the guidance, and the direction of President John Dramani Mahama. He has demonstrated that all the years of experience, being in power before, going into opposition, and learning from the past, he is back to make sure that he redeems this country and he positions us on the path of prosperity. Ghana should not be a country that should go through debt restructuring, a country where elders, senior citizens will not have access to their life savings, a country where the youth can't have opportunities, can't have jobs, unemployment will be above 18%. Ghana should not be a country where pensioner bondholders should be picketing, demonstrating before they get access to their own monies. Today, we tell a new story. Today, we see hope. Today, we experience a different Ghana, a Ghana where the managers of the economy are putting the people first and demonstrating that when you care for the people, when you love the country, you can, even with little resources, even through a crisis, you can ensure that the people's lives and their livelihoods are improved. So that really is the message, and I'm really proud to belong to this cabinet and to serve under the leadership of President John Dramani Mahama.
Last one before
There are better days ahead. You can see that this is just the beginning of great tidings, and we can only thank God for the mercies and for the grace that He continues to endow us.
And a sister Yamwa, my fans say Ato Forson ya force enti eno ano no we are sure say and this MP for the one be chana so debi on ka say wa forcing nche say MP for no NDC for no nye fragadabu o say NDC for bai omo spend e kapre ska be no o spend omo spend 1 Ghana mpo afei na o ma be twetwe contract sika e ho na disikadie ni ba muntwen sikadiero e ho na se Ghana muntwen osema munye de na to force na NDC na osi de bi muntwen no we ga se na munnim se eye MPP ene de ahye pato ho na se sima se pede one na betum de omo yi osi ye puti foundation proper foundation to wo na ne abin soko abawi a monko amo de aduan na kwose ko na bi na mudi no problem no wahala but magana fo hu no kra na ewom say eye MPP for the starting and the NDC amana hate
Osunia Papai, an officialized registered forest bureau, was giving me 13%. I went to Laboni, it was giving me 14 cities and 13 cities. Bank was offering 10.8, but you not get it from bank. Black market was offering a different figure. 1 country, 1 market, 3 different rates, and you're happy. Look, let's stop these propaganda issues and begin to be very smart and let NDC and MPP know that no, the public is now wising up. It's not about trying to say something that will be convinced. We are not chasing women. We are not trying to let people just vote for us. We need to be now firm with what we do. We are still having black market very active in our country. We are still importing almost everything. And you tell me party A or B has been able to bring dollar. Of course, people are enjoying, they don't care how it came. But we had 54 point something exchange rate against the Cedi. By the time we left power, it was around 23. No, it was around 16. Even at the point, it came 14 point something and then went back to 16 point something. Can't you see that it was as a result of prudent economic measures that we took after the COVID, that fiscal discipline, putting things in place? It's like you getting terminal disease. And now you are healed.
Wey Steven Amwa sticker in Shazu MP and I just say Wama fans as fans. When I say okay, in the back to battle, young go with the MP before. Most of my working out because they see Casamu here, I see it here, and say every the Mosomo Cano. And they go beside the deputy minority leader, Mammy Patricia PJ. Say, I had the ingredient in the Mupi no say, the J. Billian simple. And to kwana course wa blekuma nota ebesi na yenti obia oba besia awa kumsi ne ehuri ne yabonu blows say pan Chris Lord ni kwe ne yabonu bu amane na nte kra yo mo hodene osi nti mu hwede mu ye na hwe yisi ye yenkare ya na abra ye ni se akotie by election so ba yentwen mo nku ni na nwie anse na yakasa nde.
I want to find out from you. Do you think this process or boycotting the media budget review is really going to have an impact on the process you're doing? Because it's been argued that already you have insignificant numbers, so some of these activities of yours will not really have impacts on the parliament.
I don't think we are using numbers to address the protests that we are putting out there. To be honest with you, electoral violence is becoming the order of the day, and nobody is taking a very serious view about it. Especially,
how about the people who argue that it didn't start today? It was there during your tenure as well.
Yes, that is not a reason or an argument to put out there. You understand? If you found it wrong the last some few years back, it's equally wrong now. So why would you, after promising Ghanaians that you are not going to conduct yourself that way, and you are going to reset the country, ensure that it's put to an end? I want to even add up the fact that we have come up with a vandalism bill. It's now an Act 999. Vigilantism. That bill seeks to address these issues. And if we have such a legislation which addresses some of the actions that were, or some of the acts that we experienced at the rerun, why won't the government come out and establish the necessary processes to address these issues?
Now, every before we hear, I'm okay. Yet to 2 years now, said you continue for it. Hey, or to 2 hours as an answer, they say, Opa, walk out on a MP before. On my walk says, yay, I don't walk is, a copy the Dean of Diplomatic Corps. Say, Papa, yen yet here by Moody, Kaya one waba. But the RSS will be able to see, and my muna yen your political party, you know, because enter even go by election. But I go to here easy now bondi ye whosoa ye ka say Canadian police station no ye we no crofo no boye man kamu ye boye kuyen ase nye no mu na ne figa na eti yesraw Catholic international bodies ni say ye say wo election for ko NDC for na amadi parliament e de ade kwa akoma no eti ye pese ye nya adansi ni ti ubro ni fita ya wonya Ghana ni wonya fisi ye di adansi ye brewa be ye MPP foi. Say ya no msi JB down kwa twere letter e de koma a friend send the queen say you from 2 kwame nkroma say ya na it was alleged ye bewie na ampa MPP for mpani for ya omu na beto aso di MPP so yi o matu kwame nkroma afi akunya so ene bibi kitwe bi na mo reporter ma broni na sa broni no on de obekasa che John Mahama anase ono na eto abama no awo yango the way interaction ko ni kwan a on va so hand over omelette edema the dean of diplomatic corps of Ghana.
Who that? Hey, what did you do? This phone people are on.
After one man pam, I'm say Maxi here 2 years na said ya kwantifu pai. No matter Jubilee House, no Jubilee House no. And Julius Debra, the chief of staff, on any deputy chief of staff, Standogwe, any presidential staffers, Ekoshia NPP for no delegation ano dompre. Edi omonim kan say any omuwe beti omo. Na omudu na no dompre kasa kire na adwene. Ka de enti omo ho say ablekuma not for no no. De esi ho no na ani enyan na enye fe. Enti omu make sure say later you become Mr. President insa. Na wakan bi na wate ase ehu say ablekuma not de esi no ese ye chairman for 2. Ansa na kotia by elections happen.
So arriving here now is Standogbe, the Chief of Staff in charge of Operation and Deputy Chief of Staff, as well as the Chief of Staff himself, Honorable Julius Debra.
So we have the Chief of Staff. The Chief of Staff is here. The Honorable Julius Debra is here. Go back. Open it. Go back. Please go. Are you going to go back? Don't come back. Please. Go back, please. So
if I don't get close, I can't get the sound.
But you can't.
See, I'm not.
You can't get it too close. We beg, please. We beg. You stay within this place. Madam, stay where you speak. You will hear. Go back. You can go back and still get this.
He said I should getting sound.
Good afternoon, our respected Chief of Staff, Santoraj,
First of all, we thank you for making time to meet with us. And we are here on a very simple mission. And I have known you as a politician, and I've known your political trails. You've led the NDC, you've done a lot of work. I'm saying that you've been part of the building of this democracy. A few days ago, we had a rerun of Ablekuma North election. Don't go and get it. We beg you.
Wey nka encourage them kai stand no we go share omoji na oji no fire omo. We dey fire bia ma oji letter no boko and hand over man deputy and then the aja on this presidential staff esi church before ni didi nkomo kakra wa what say e before ni ye yes monchi omuntumo monchi omo mo wa kumsi ni ntumo ai ehu hie wo pa
We are expecting a reaction from them.
Thank you. Chief, good to see you.
And also, thank you. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, sir. How are you?
It's okay.
Reverend Intim Fodio MP Edema Asin South Eso kasa say NDC for madun say to trasem anomde be we need democracy no who be grada.
Send a strong signal that if the president wants to continue his inaction in bringing the perpetrators to book, arresting them, prosecuting them, there's going to be bloodshed in Akwatia and future elections. We don't want bloodshed in future elections. Democracy cannot be traded for violence. We don't want a time where you go and put ballot box at a polling station and nobody will come out to vote. No one wants to come out and get killed by some political vigilantes. And that is what NDC is doing. It's a dangerous trend. It's a national security threat. It must be rooted out, and the president must show commitment. But so far, too, he has demonstrated he doesn't care. So people who care in this country will rise up, and that is why this signal is very important. You can read all the media budgets, but if you are killing the people and hurting the very people who voted you, who are very important actors in our democratic governance, it is sad. We don't want to derail the gains in our democracy.
It is being rumored that your party is preparing to go to Akwatia with a lot of macho men.
No, we are preparing to go and have free, fair election. We don't want bloodshed. And that is why action on the part of the police and the government in treating the excesses of Ablekuma North rerun is so important. Because if they don't arrest the people and they don't prosecute them, everybody will be emboldened to go to Akwatia and do anything at all they want to do.
The minister has given his word that the people who were engaged in the acts are going to be prosecuted. We hear yesterday that 2 people have been arrested.
Two people out of how many people? Over 100 hooligans, thugs who were government sponsored and despite to go and exert that kind of mayhem. You arrest 2 and then we should clap for you. It's shameful, it's disappointing. And so they have benefited from democracy. But we don't want democracy to degenerate to a point where the president who will be declared president of Ghana will be the one who had the most macho men, will be the one who had the most violent people. The member of parliament who will be declared member of parliament will not be the one who had most stamps voting for him, but the one who had most violent people, killing people and bastardizing people, injuring people, to be the one. What we saw in 2024, NDC with violence, going to various coalition centers, putting guns to the head of electoral commissioners and declaring seat for themselves, as we have seen. 188 seats we saw. Most of it, that's how they did it. We don't want that.
That's 50% of that.
Most of them, that's what they did. They just go there and then put a gun, put weapons to the head of electoral commissioners and expect them to make declarations in their favor.
Reverend for your just welcome to Gwenebi. Say, welcome to call her, Ubekubi. I'll break my not one mile, so I'm not dinner. Ewa. Say, I don't want a man for my, and I got to ask him no more to fee. Every gobe. Eddie fried rice, any jollof rice. And young one, and young one, and one. MPP in 2020. I was West Wagon by election. Techiman, Kaswa, Yehubi. Yen na Ghana for net Ghana, Yehubi. And today, Maya all of a sudden, MPP voted a fee. And Namu demanded, say, Yamo be blows. Techiman Yakunipa 8. I was West Wagon, ye really be a nipa over 4. Kaswa about nipa 3. Pam, no more. The hour comes young as a shooty or more. Mamu. Or more, ye pay a man for more, mabuamo. Ma, actually, internal bleeding, go we. I believe my centra, you could be in under the MPP. Nobody is supporting election violence. We are all against it. We will condemn it as they need be. But more call it equity now, money clean hands, and one I'm here, I'm for mama. If an ordinary Ghanaian is saying that, look, end this for the first MPP will be just a Mumbai and fortunate enough, the party chairman of the NDC has said doing Katia, as you know, retaliation can't be the way forward. So they will bring perpetrators to the books. The Interior Minister Mohammed Mutaka, as I was MP, as the Abeto was said, look, police if we, me mam full vim and then vim fa, Moncho be involved. So, must the president say something before we see that his government is working? Then Nigeria Minister no far for them. So under the MPP, no investigation, nothing happened. Apart from that, I was going to investigate the white paper. About 2 years, fine year, man. The team at PNC, Kasua PNC, Ablikuma Center PNC. Today is that same MPP. Ghana for in Sikai, the boy Hobrano. Almost interested. What they are interested in, a by-election base work with here. So they are going to match the Flagstaff House, present their petition to show that, look, the by-election that is coming, we are interested. We want to contest and we want to win. For that reason, so the budget in the inform and your mass okay. Beautiful, wonderful, wonderful. Monyas why? MPP. Montwasus Mama Ghana from Gusu, when you try to make such moves, be say Nama reflecting on the former president John Ajekun Kufo or said the voters from 2016 to 2024 have shown that they are wiser. They have experienced election, they now know better. So treat them as people who are wise, not like the voters who started voting from 1992 to the year 2008. First now Project Galamba because hey, and what more winning election. And then the youth now more gas more bomb school no. Ya school not be a itimi kan mo kan etiase. So we know when to differentiate between the wrong things and the good things. Yeah, monanu ya ku amanfo maseman ka hwe. Munipa ba ku mi mienu adi blows. E ho de munti bi da. Koto de ne bodwe. Koto de ne bodwe. Yo, yate. My boy koto ye budget amaye. Yetie edamase. Amanfo kura se mu ye minority nketingete. Timukura ma makura nkenya hwe. My presenting petition, I hope someone of my president, na president Minindo Abeka. Obeka some for an interior minister and kind. And as Obeka some for an chairman general, I said, don't get young guy. All we have to wait and do is say, esimre ye adwuma. But look, if John Dramani Mahama no mistake. Now or started so be punish you be from Ablukuma not. No one started from Ayewa Suez Wagon Ghana be say. Begu. Ghana be bo. No NDC person will sit down and watch. Say me prosecute a man for omungobu obi in 2025. Meanwhile, yakuo mungo for in Ablukuma Central. Flip side Ablukuma North, ne Central. Yakuo NDC ni ho. Ayewa Suez Wagon NDC for ho. Techima NDC for ho. So John Dramani Mahama, we the MP for na de aba. Monchi infrase ho. Baby ade ne ye for Ayewa Suez Wagon monchi mra. Monchi obia. Nenka obia. Mama nka obia ne so obia ebebre. Jodi boni bia no mra ene nini. Said the sene fata. Ai. We enye joke. Enye entimi zo nye joke. Sa na ye pe no. We me naked truth ni wo so naked truth de fatu comment section as media budget. You say en Ghana mu the finance minister Ato Forson said Cedi na peke. Apeke na ba papa so abati ene ye debt over 113.7 billion. Nini na atwa agu 7 million rather. Nini na atwa agu e masa say ye debt na ka just 630 billion per in the jest one can friend just and also but considering say if it's 726 billion there is a ye tribute to agupa the finance minister say still ye na so of him ye nya vim Ghana Cedi no be go so ayeye no we na semba ko kan me de papa say if you never cross so who be you dollar or you pounds and so you Cedi euros what you report to the nearby police station because a offense kese party and on this year parliamentarians no eka contract asem eka sika bi asem eko $2 bio the days of mentioning the name dollar our parliament atwam in the $200 billion krana ye be converted about Ghana cedis aka na Ghana cedis ni na yati ase sa sika ma twens ade we ache omuka ebe kan yakoma na you say so mu diska mo if you comment to comment section and say where you dey subscribe like na share ma unya anywe but before that turn the notification button on say be the next content I'm going to drop it ayo hot no we say be ka bi naked truth on Oldboga trends edino Maxi Billian macro bye bye.